Lots of artificial intelligence, my friends. And this one, in a very rare political post that we will discuss, I just thought this was funny to capture AI. So clearly, let's be real. You are aware of who's running for president of the United States. That will be decided this November. Democratic nominee in Kamala Harris, which will be made official this week. And then Republican nominee Donald Trump. But somebody asked and thought, what if there was peace? What if what if people could come together? What if these two could come together instead? And what would that be like? And at 24 million views on Instagram, this is what was received. So let us look at what it'd be like if Kamala and Trump were on the same page. Oh, look how far
Okay.
we've come in AI already.
So same page
What the
is doing a lot of heavy lifting, Matt. I won't lie to you. Kamala Harris and Donald Trump on the same page. I don't believe, and frankly, everyone who just saw this on YouTube will agree with me. That doesn't even at all describe what we just watched. They were lovers in that video. I think we should just say it plainly. They were the 24 million people saw an AI generated fanfic in which Kamala Harris and Donald Trump become lovers. Uh, um, so yeah, I mean, obviously the fact that AI can generate that is wild. That someone can just do that without, presumably taking very much time at all. I can't imagine that was a hard one to generate. I will say though, and I'd be kind of curious to watch more AI of different people. Oh, not because this one's political or whatever, but because it seemed to me that the AI kind of nailed Trump. No, seriously. I mean, it looked like the Trump was pretty good, but the Harris wasn't as clean on most of them. The
Yeah,
first one
you
was
could tell that.
okay. Like the
Right.
first when they're walking on the beach, that was kind of okay, but everyone after that got less and less like Kamala and got more and more like just generic woman in a suit. So I'd be curious to see if the problem
Generic,
is
generic woman in suit
yeah. So I
with the
wonder if the
Trump
pro
baby.
but even the Trump baby looked kind of more like Trump than Harris did in that same exact one. So I wonder if it's because, I mean, obviously Donald Trump has been famous for a gajillion years, well before the politics of it all, right? So I wonder if it's just AI has had more images of Donald Trump over the years to look at, and that's why their Trump is cleaner, or if AI has a harder time doing like women compared to men. I would be curious to see other videos of like other well-known people and men and women just to see if the limitations are based on like the gender or based on the fact that obviously all AI is fed information from the internet. That's how AI can do anything that it knows how to do. It's learned, it's taught itself. And so I wonder if it's just had more Trump photos and Trump images and content to consume because he's been famous since the 80s. And so that's why they were able to do
Yeah.
a more realistic Trump than Harris. But yeah, it was creepy. Whoever thought of that, you're a weirdo. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I think I'm not an AI expert, of course. Expert, why I say that? I'm not an AI expert, of course, but I feel like they must have just so much Trump content and
That's my thought
material to
too.
do it.
Is
And
that if yeah, like if you did like Oprah, right, or someone who's been famous for
yeah,
so long, I bet you it would be a cleaner image, even if it. But like Harris is obviously well known in that she's running for president and the
right.
current vice president, but that's still more like that's more recent, right? More recently well known.
And
So
because you're the president too, him being a former president, you have so much media for you
right, yeah.
throughout throughout all history. You know every single movement a president has done. But funny you say that, Ryan, and I might as well show this really quick. This was on my ideas list, but I didn't put it in the final rundown. When you talk about AI, this was another AI pick that Elon Musk happened to share from either Ian or Ian Miles Chung. And You want to talk about more AI and what they can pull off? Look at this.
Cool, kick the nation with the groove, then we rock the place when the bass gets smooth. Dance with the vibes get loose, I hit the floor directed to the roof. Cool, kick the nation with the groove, then we rock the place when the bass gets smooth. Dance with the vibes get loose, I hit the floor directed to the roof. Cool, kick the nation with the groove, then we rock the place when the bass gets smooth. Dance with the vibes get loose, I hit the floor directed to the roof. Cool, kick the nation with the groove, then we rock the place when the bass gets smooth. Dance with the vibes get loose, I hit the floor directed to the roof. Cool, kick the nation with the groove, then we rock the place when the bass gets smooth. Cool, kick the nation.
All right, for those listening, it was an AI video of the cast of Game of Thrones getting lit in the world of
Yeah.
Westeros. This is
Yeah, wow, that was something else.
I didn't see
I,
that coming.
well, Allison, Jose, anything? You gotta help me out here. Anything on that one?
Y'all watch Game of Thrones?
I
I
did watch
have,
Game of
yep.
Thrones.
I don't like it.
I
I don't like House of Dragons, but I
I
watched Game of
only
Thrones.
made it like 4 episodes in and I can't get into it.
Oh, I love both Game of Thrones and
Definitely
House of
grows.
Dragons.
I mean, I watched it out of homework, but it was fun. It was good. It was good. I see why people liked it. It just wasn't my favorite, but there was
The
definitely
ending
some
obviously left some to be desired. I would agree with most people. I
Yeah.
think some of the hate might not be fair, but in general, the ending didn't stick it. I think is fair to say. But you should definitely try and get through the first few seasons at least. Because it's very, again, it's very, I think it's very good. It's a fantasy thing though, and fantasy is very popular right now, or at least a lot of people feel like it's popular, but I
Mhm.
would say as a genre for like books and stuff, romantasy is kind of taking over. It's kind of, I don't know if you're a big reader, Allison, but the like book talk is big on like the Akatar,
Mm.
Fourth Wings, and those are all be like romance and fantasy worlds, but the romance is pretty heavy, like pretty high up. They're not like true fantasy stories. So I think a lot of people maybe recently are getting into these, expecting it to be like steamy medieval scenes. And
Ugh.
Mm.
for as much nudity as Game of Thrones has, and it's a lot, steamy is not a word that I would use to describe that show at all. It's kind of like grungy. they're
Incest.
they're, well that too, but the
It's just
romance, yeah,
it's erotic, real.
not
Yeah.
even erotic. No, I don't believe it is. It's like
Like
it's just
like what's the
grungy.
word I'm looking for? Like yeah, it's like sex but not sexy.
Yeah, it's not sexy at all. It's just yeah, it's but so
Yeah.
but that AI was weird. Actually, I mean Elon Musk shared it, so I guess we probably should have known that that was going to be weird, but
Mhm.
yeah, that was weird. I don't who makes these though. That's a lot of time to spend on I
Those
unless it's not. I don't know. I wish I would knew. How long did that take to make the person who made it?